to just say Paris is the absolute most overhyped place that I've ever been to.
Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing today? It's Girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So I find this video very interesting. Have you ever been to Paris? Go down and share your experience in Paris. Do you love it there? Do you feel like it's overhyped? Please go down in the comment section. Some people on the internet are saying that the famous romantic city is overhyped. It's not the way they tell us it is. That's not the way it is. These are people that have been to the city and have shared their experience. What really made me to create this video was a sister I saw talking about her experience in Paris, how it's overhyped and how she will not. And then I went ahead to search, is this a thing? And I tried to find out, and these are some of the videos I found.
I want to just say Paris is the absolute most overhyped place that I've ever been to. One, it's dirty as hell. Two, it stinks because everybody's smoking cigs here, cigs there. I'm getting lung cancer just walking around. Astaghfirullah. Anyways, aside from that, they're very Islamophobic, very racist. The food is trash. Like, Paris is just not fun. I don't know why everybody, oh, Paris, I gotta go to Paris. I was one of those people. But I was lied to. I was deceived. It's a propaganda. This Paris propaganda has to be stopped. Like, all they have is the Eiffel Tower. I mean, they have some... No, all they have is the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna give them that. And it only sparkles for 5 minutes from 8 to 11:45. I mean, like, it sparkles for 5 minutes each hour throughout 8 and 11:45. And then my friends talking about, you gotta go back as a townie. You gotta... I'm Black and Muslim. Do I look like a townie? I will never fit in that town because they're Islamophobic. Like... The crepes were good though. Oh, Mona Lisa's small. She like this size. Everybody's standing there looking at Mona. I don't understand why she's so special. I walked in there, I zoomed in mad far, and I took my picture. But mid experience, they almost got the French police called on me when I was going to the Louvre. What did they say? They were just like, oh, do you have your passport? I'm like, my passport? And I'm like, I don't have it. Like, I'm not carrying my passport around. Maybe I should. Maybe that's on me for being stupid. But yeah, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. I don't even got time for this. I don't care. They're not letting me go. The security guard starts following me as I'm walking back to the train. They're like, get her. Walkie-talkie. I'm like, bro, what do I have to do to get y'all away from me? They said, pay the $50 fine. I had to pay 50 euros. I had to pay 50 euros to get them to leave me alone because there was like, if the police come, it's gonna be a higher fine and you're gonna get in trouble for not having your passport. So I paid the money. But yeah, that is my French experience. I'm not a fan of the French anymore. All they have for me is French fries. I'm done. I want to just say Paris is the absolute most overhyped place that I've ever been to.
Some of the meanest people I've ever come across in my entire life was in Paris.
Second location of the day in front of the Eiffel Tower back there. We're waiting on our photographers to arrive. They're taking selfies and chilling until he gets here.
The thing about it is, those people do not want you there. They are the most unfriendly people I've ever come across in life. Almost immediately once we arrive, one of the girls gets pickpocketed for her phone. The homeless population is extremely aggressive. They're always trying to sell you these really inexpensive little trinkets, little Eiffel Tower keychain, Eiffel Tower t-shirt, all these little trinkets. And when you don't want to buy them, they get in your face about it. One dude acted like he wanted to fight one of the women because she wouldn't buy one of his trinkets. We ran into a couple of issues at some of the restaurants that we went to with them trying to scam us about the price. It was always some scam when it came down to us spending our money. They are not a place that welcomes tourists. I've been to places like the Bahamas and Jamaica and Mexico. People are very warm, very welcoming. Paris is a beautiful city, but the people don't want you there. And they make it very known. Once they realize that you're American, it's like the rudest. And the food, I couldn't find anything good until I think it was our last night or the night before our last night. We finally found a restaurant and we kept going back there because it was the best food that we could find. And it was just like a steak and some French fries. But a lot of it, I believe, is overhyped. The Eiffel Tower at night is gorgeous. We ended up doing this double-decker. It was a dinner.
We are on our gourmet bus tour around Paris, getting ready to leave.
This fancy, like, upscale, like, little bus tour. That was really beautiful. It showed us the twinkling lights of the Eiffel Tower. But if you're going thinking you're going to be welcomed and all of that, you're not getting that in Paris.
Paris is the absolute most overhyped place.
I'm so happy that I am seeing more black people and people of color visiting these European countries and telling everybody it's not what it is. You know, poetic is an example. We've been told that, you know, European food, Italian food, French food is the pinnacle, is the apex of all food. There's no food compared to it. It was built up in media, in food, in film, in everything. Oh my God, see where they do their food, da. I went there, bland. And then they'll come and start calling me Uga Buga Nigga, calling me names, because I said the food is bland. Please, if Europe is not what it is, hey, they'll come for me if I stick a line out there.
I hate it here.
Okay, if you've traveled to Paris, you probably know exactly what that girl is talking about. I've been to Paris a couple times, and it is one of my least favorite places to go. The only reason I go there is because it has really cheap flights from America. And I don't mean any offense to any French people living there or anybody who loves Paris. I'm just telling you what I saw when I was there. First of all, it's super dirty. Like, there's trash everywhere. Second of all, it's kind of dangerous. Like, there's sketch people everywhere also, and there's a lot of pickpockets, and like, I have a lot of people that have gotten robbed in Paris in broad daylight. Number 3, the people are just mean, and like, I know, like, it's stereotype that French people really don't like Americans, but there it's like extra hard. Workers are always on strike, so trains don't go on the right schedules. It's hard to get around. Trash piles up. Comment if you want more of my list.
Just say Paris is the absolute most overhyped place that
Did you know that this actually has a term? And it's called the Paris syndrome. Paris syndrome is a feeling of severe disappointment that people experience when they visit Paris because their expectations of what they thought Paris looked like, what they saw on TV of what Paris looks like, actually doesn't match what Paris looks like and the experience of, like, the real lived experience of Paris. So people react quite disappointedly. And I think the disappointment and the intensity of that disappointment varies in where people are coming from. So people coming from Southeast Asia, like countries like Japan, often experience that shock quite more, like very severely, where sometimes people faint. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But you know what I mean? Like, people are just so shocked and disappointed. So sis, you're not alone. Let me give you advice. If you're going to go to Paris, go to where the ethnic people are. Go to where the Africans. Paris is big. Go to where the Africans are. You're going to have a good time. Go to the Ethiopian restaurants in Paris. You're going to have one of the best Ethiopian foods you've ever had. Go to the Haitian restaurants in Paris. Go to the Moroccans, the Algerians. I'd say go to the Haitians and the Ethiopians. I'm biased. Those are my people. You get me? But like, also check out the Moroccans. Check out the Algerians. Go to the Syrians. Go to the ethnic people. And you won't be disappointed. You'll have a good time. At least you're going to have great food. Great tasting food. I'm telling you. Anyway. Let me know if you've experienced Paris syndrome.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought, because that's what we do here. We have amazing conversation, okay? Have you not heard? That's what we do here. We have amazing conversation. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. But please do it respectfully. You don't have to disrespect anybody for you to air your opinion. So let's be respectful down in the comment section like we always do. We're very respectful here. So yeah, we're big on having good conversation without being disrespectful. So please, okay? So here's my own thoughts on this. I've never been to Paris. I've never been to Europe. And I kind of feel like I watch a lot of all these travel vloggers because, hey, your girl wants to travel, but she's broke, okay? But I watch a lot of all these travel places that I would love to go. And Paris is one of those places because tell me who does not want to go to Paris? And seeing all this type of video just makes me like, okay. And then there's also, I know for sure that there is this thing that goes on in Paris and even in Europe of pickpocket, especially in Paris, that I've seen all over the internet. There's even an handle on TikTok that literally calls out this pickpocket, and these pickpocket are just an average young people going around their days, and they just go around picking tourist pockets. And I can imagine how you as a tourist going to a city like that, you're going to experience something like that and you're going to feel some type of way. I guess these people's experience about Paris, which does not generally covers the experience of Paris. Will I say people should not go to Paris because of that? No, I will not. I'll say go like if you can go and enjoy it. But for me personally, as a black person and things that I've seen, and even as a black woman and things I have seen, and even there was a video I posted sometime last year of some black girls not allowed into an hotel for dinner because they were black. I would think twice personally, like, okay, is this a place I want to go? And I would do more research if this is a place that it's for me. But looking at some people's experience on that, yeah, I don't think I will want to go to Paris by myself. I think I probably want somebody with me when I travel so that I feel more safe. But now it just makes me to side eye Paris and like, including with that video that woman does calling her pickpocket. Because me, I can be very free. I like enjoying the moment. But for me to go to a place where that was very, very romanticized and all that, like oh, it's a romantic season, it's a sitting of love. And then I have to be very cautious about my wallet, which you should be wherever you're traveling to any new. Even in my own city where I am, you have to be cautious about your wallet and your bags and your belongings. But I feel like that's a side that the media never shows us, and yeah, it just got me thinking again. Like, should I take my box to go there? Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this. So feel free to share your opinion, but please keep it respectful. That's what we do here. We have a respectful conversation. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because hey, that's what we do here. We have amazing conversation. With that all said, guys, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Smash the like button, because that helps YouTube to push out my content to more people, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.